Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
In that breaking news, unexpected charges after a child is killed and left for dead in a Detroit apartment. And that does top our news at noon. Thank you so much for joining us. You may remember 3-year-old Aaron Miner's body was found in May here on the 4400 block of Trumbull near the Lodge Freeway. That's in Detroit. Well, this is video from that scene that day. In a surprising twist, we have now gotten word that prosecutor Kim Worthy charged a social worker and a supervisor with felonies in this child's death. You may recall the child's mother was charged with the death. Priya Mann joins us now to tell us more about this new development. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Rhonda. Alana Brown and Kelly Williams, 2 CPS workers, have both been charged. They're facing charges of involuntary manslaughter, child abuse, and willful neglect of duty in the death of 3-year-old Aaron Miner. Let's get to some new video just moments ago when the 2 women were arraigned. And Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy alleges that these women failed to protect Aaron. They did not follow up on reports from the mother's mental health workers. They allegedly did not call police to do a safety check when they couldn't get in contact with the family. They also allegedly did not file a petition with the juvenile court or follow CPS policy. Now, they're both facing 3 felonies, more than 15 years in jail. And let me give you a timeline, Rhonda. You sort of already acknowledged that in May, the child's body was found. 3-year-old Aaron Miner, his body, decomposed body, was found inside of his mother's apartment. Now, a month before, a CPS worker, Alana Brown, visited the home, but it's alleged that was the last time she ever had contact with the family. And it's also alleged that mental health workers warned CPS that the mother was increasingly incapable of taking care of the child. And now Kim Worthy, the Wayne County prosecutor, is saying that these 2 CPS workers are also allegedly responsible for this young child's death. This young child was in their care. Now, both women have been arraigned again on those charges of involuntary manslaughter, child abuse in 2nd degree, and willful neglect of duty. Both received a $25,000 personal bond. We'll have court dates later on in the month. And just wrapping up here, you also mentioned the child's mother has also been charged. She has a competency hearing at the end of the month. Her health worker saying she was increasingly incapable of taking care of this 3-year-old child. And now Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy says these 2 CPS workers missed red flags, missed crucial signs that may have saved this child's life. And we will continue to update this developing story. Reporting live from downtown Detroit, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All right, Priya, the other breaking news that we're following this noon is the unwelcome news to many people that live and work in Troy. The Great Lakes Water Authority says that it might be the end of the week before this massive water main is repaired. This is all that happened on Sunday. A big water main break, in fact, an 84-inch main on South Boulevard near DeQuinder. It prompted a boil water alert for western portions of the city of Troy. A water pressure drop also forced a boil water alert in parts of Rochester Hills. The Great Lakes Water Authority said that a short time ago that will take 3 to 4 more days to repair that broken water main. An investigation is underway in the city of Wayne after a person was found shot and killed at a home early this morning. Local 4's Coco McAvoy joins us now live at the scene this noon with what you've learned so far. And Coco, how is this investigation shaping up?
Rhonda, more than 10 hours later, police are still out here investigating. You can see that there's caution tape still blocking access to the home. And I can also tell you that we've seen officers from the Michigan State Police Department, also the city of Wayne, going in and out of this home, collecting evidence. But they're not saying much at this time, just that a person was shot and killed inside of this home. But one big thing that they're saying is that there's not a threat to the public. This all started at around 12:30 this morning. Officers were called out here to the 35,000 block of John R. on a report that a person had been shot. When officers arrived, they found the person dead in the house. We spoke to a neighbor who lives nearby and says she can't believe something like this happened in this neighborhood.
It's very quiet, a really nice neighborhood. So I was stunned, absolutely stunned. Find out that somebody died a couple doors from you.
And back out here live now, again, you can see that the Michigan State Police Department, also the City of Wayne Police, they are still out here investigating, but they say there are no suspects at this time. But again, that there's no threat to the public. So, of course, we'll continue to check in with police. But if you know anything, you are asked to call the City of Wayne Police Department. Reporting live this afternoon, I'm Coco McAvoy, Local 4.
All right, Coco, thank you. Developing right now, the hunt is on in Southfield for the person suspected of robbing and attacking a woman. This is video of what was a very active scene overnight on Grayson near Greenfield and 9 Mile. Police say that the victim is recovering in the hospital, and so far no arrests have been made. We are following another developing story out of Canton Township this noon, where police are looking for a driver suspected in a deadly hit-and-run incident. It was early Sunday night when 2 men were crossing Michigan Avenue just east of I-275, and that is where they were hit by 3 different vehicles. Both men died from their injuries. 2 of the vehicles, the second and third vehicle to hit them, did stop, but the first one drove away. Other drivers did stop at the scene.
It would happen so fast. Everyone was going so fast. We all were coming off of 275 right here. I just saw him go up and he hit him, and he just kept going.
Again, that was in Canton Township. Also developing, the search continues for a shooter after a man was hurt during a carjacking on Detroit's east side. Right now, that victim is in serious condition. Now, this all unfolded last night on Yorkshire Road near Outer Drive, and this is video from the scene. You see here police were swarming at the area investigating. We're told that the family was looking at a home that they were interested in buying when a man walked up to them and pulled out a gun and shot the man. No arrests have been made. A Detroit man seen riding a bicycle near the Greektown Casino last Friday is being charged today for carjacking a pregnant woman. Prosecutors say that 24-year-old Devon Townsend is the man seen on security video confronting a 26-year-old woman from Chesterfield Township and taking her car. Townsend was arrested 2 days later. Viewers who saw the carjacking video provided police with tips that led to an arrest. Well, today is the final day for patients of the infamous Dr. Farid Fata to make a restitution claim against him. Fata pleaded guilty to Medicare fraud after being charged with poisoning hundreds of patients with unnecessary cancer treatments. He is serving 45 years in federal prison. The government seized nearly $12 million to create this restitution fund. Today is the final day for patients to file claims. And let's turn things over to you, Brandon, to talk about the forecast for today. And these beautiful fall-like days, we can't get tired of them.
Even when it was chilly this morning, 20s and 30s, we were able to distract everybody with the supermoon. And it'll be out there again tonight, just an enlarged version of the moon, bigger than we normally see. It peaks right now, actually, but it's not perfect timing for us to see that. So go out after sunset, a little after sunset tonight, probably about 6:30, you'll start to see it. And won't be this big until 2034 again. But we do also have another supermoon coming in December. 50 degrees out there right now, these southwest winds at 8 miles an hour, and starting to see a little bit more blue sky out there, but those cirrocumulus clouds, those high puffy clouds have been over the area, hurting temperatures just a little bit, but we expect those clouds to be thinning out as the afternoon goes on. 50 right now to 53 degrees at 2 p.m. and then 56. The high temperature today, average or normal, is 50. So we're hitting that now, and we're going to get above that as we head into, again, the afternoon. This is the water vapor imagery, which just shows us mid and high level moisture, and there still is a little bit out there. The wider view shows very little activity around Michigan here, but we are watching a system with a little rain and snow as it starts to head our way. We'll talk about when we could see a little wet weather around here and when we could see 60s. I've got you covered coming up. In the meantime, you can find your specific forecast right into your neighborhood. Find your zone. Our 4-zone weather is on the weather tab. Click on Detroit.com. Rhonda.
All righty, Brandon, thank you. Still to come, a day of action and important conversation about race across the country. We're going to show you what's happening at one local university. Plus, they're not going away. People continue taking to the streets in the wake of Donald Trump's election. But what exactly are they protesting? We'll take a closer look at that. And we continue to follow the breaking news in Detroit, where a social worker and her supervisor are now charged in the death of a 3-year-old, Aaron Miner, who was found dead in his mother's apartment back in May of this year. The worker and boss now facing involuntary manslaughter, second-degree child abuse, and willful neglect of duty. Prosecutor Kim Worthy says it's for failing to meet with Miner's mother. We'll be right back.
My grandfather.
Welcome back. Americans unhappy and angry about the election of Donald Trump as president continues to stage protests. Crowds opposed to President-elect took to the streets in several cities across the country. Over in Las Vegas, demonstrators marched near Trump's hotel in that city. Police estimated that the crowd was of nearly 1,000 people. Organizers encouraged demonstrators to behave themselves and no problems were reported. Groups opposed to the election of Donald Trump also staged a vigil in Portland, Oregon on Sunday night. Some people broke off from the vigil and marched downtown. They confronted police, but no arrests were made. And an anti-Trump protest in St. Louis on Sunday evening was also peaceful. Many of those who marched said that they feared a future of intolerance. Others voiced frustration that Trump won the majority of electoral votes while Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. President-elect Trump is giving a more detailed picture of the direction of his administration. In an interview on 60 Minutes on CBS last night, Trump said that he would conduct himself in a good manner, but will speak out if the situation calls for it. He said that he does plan to deport 2 million or more illegal immigrants with criminal records, and he's undecided about seeking a special prosecutor to deal with Hillary Clinton.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to think about it. I don't want to hurt them. They're good people. I don't want to hurt them.
Them referring to Hillary and Bill Clinton. The president-elect also announced that Republican Party Chief Reince Priebus would be his chief of staff, and he named conservative comment and news website chief Stephen Bannon as his chief strategist and senior counselor. Well, today, Eastern Michigan University is hosting a summit. It's a summit to combat racism on campus. Right now, students and faculty are gathering for the No Justice, No Peace. It's an event inside of EMU's McKinney Hall. Organizers say that they hope that the event continues a much-needed conversation about racism and the need for diversity and inclusion. The event will take place all day and is actually part of a national initiative called My Brother's Keeper. And speaking of My Brother's Keeper, it is a nonprofit organization born out of President Obama's call to expand career opportunities for young men of color. The nonprofit is holding events all around the United States today, including right here in downtown Detroit. My Brother's Keeper Pathways to Success Summit is happening over at Cobo Center, and it sees Detroit city leaders and employers gathering with black men to address workforce challenges in our city. They're also having an on-site job interviews, training, and resume tips.
Our work is designed both to create programs and to complement programs that are working in this area.
The summit got underway at 9 o'clock this morning. It wraps up at 3 p.m. this afternoon, and our own Evrod Cassimy is one of the panelists. So to come, caught on tape, the moment that a 7.8 magnitude earthquake, a real monster here, shook New Zealand. And you can see some of the damage caught there on camera, what havoc it wrecked in this supermarket. Brandon?
Some golf clubs in there. Careful. You know those roller coaster rides that take a while and head up? A warm week ahead, riding up, and then boom, it comes straight down. We've got the same analogy for your forecast coming up.
A young mother ordered to pay $500 or spend 30 days in jail. 12 days into her sentence, she dies behind bars.
She didn't want to die. That choice was taken away from her.
Cellmates who discover her dead body say they tried to get her help.
And the nurses aren't doing crap about it.
Why didn't jail personnel send this local woman to a hospital?
The punishment is being there. The punishment isn't to die.
Exclusive videos and interviews from inside the jail. The defenders investigate tonight at 11.
Only at Welcome back, everybody. We're talking about this massive earthquake in New Zealand. The moment that 7.8 magnitude earthquake shook New Zealand early Sunday. Of course, surveillance cameras were rolling, particularly in this supermarket. Take a look.
Yeah, in the video, you can see how the quake shook shelves, sent wine bottles flying, and made the store signs sway. Meanwhile, video inside this golf shop in New Zealand also shows the extreme force behind that quake.
All that merchandise toppling over as that whole building shakes violently. Golf clubs can survive a fall. I don't know about those wine bottles, though, Brandon.
Well, if you're like me and you drink wine out of a box, I don't even know what that means. Good afternoon. It's Monday. About the only way to make it feel good is to have a nice weather day. We've got that for you. 54 degrees right now in Howell. That's our west zone. It includes Canton, Plymouth, Ypsilanti, over into Saline. We've got 50 degrees in Detroit. It's the metro zone. 48 Port Huron in our north zone. Monroe, our south zone. 53, not too shabby. 56 or so, sort of a blended afternoon high, maybe a few neighborhoods in those upper 50s, while some in the lower 50s up north. High clouds, those cirrocumulus, pretty high, puffy cotton balls have been coming across, and they're harmless. No rain at all in the forecast today. And we expect those high clouds to thin out a little bit here as we head through the afternoon, just allowing us to warm up a little bit more. 38 degrees overnight this morning. We were at freezing and below in many of our suburbs, but not quite as cool in the overnight. Still on the cool side, or crisp, we'll call it. Here is the satellite and radar picture. And again, you see some of those clouds starting to drift up to the north. And underneath that, those southwest winds are going to try to push these clouds out of here. And you see the thinner bands down to our south. And we'll still have some clouds in the forecast through the afternoon, but nothing to worry about. Tomorrow, it gets a little bit thicker. We've got a system over here in the Pacific Northwest. Not a super well-organized system, but little chunks of energy coming off of it. The trajectory or path of this just to our north tomorrow night, and this model also agrees with that. Nothing, again, happening today. Here's the timeline. 4 p.m. Monday, we're looking good to go. As we head through the day tomorrow, we'll start out with some hazy sun, and then the clouds thicken up through the afternoon hours. There is some of that moisture. Green is rain, right? So we're not worried about snow. And it looks like it could be a near miss to our north, although models aren't completely agreeing on this. We'll call for some Tuesday night showers. Daytime dry Tuesday and Wednesday, and temperatures are, because of the cloud cover, middle 50s today, tomorrow. Wednesday will rebound again and will be near 60 degrees on Thursday. Friday record is 68. Going for 65 right now, but we mentioned that roller coaster ride bottoming out again, and that'll be Saturday. It comes to a quick end with cold rain and wind to start the weekend, Rhonda.
All right, Brandon, thank you. Still to come, a stunning view of the supermoon Brandon's been talking about, where this video was captured and when you can next get a chance to see the phenomenon.
Replay song.
Welcome back, everybody. It was a superb view across the morning sky as this supermoon was shining brightly over North Dakota.
Ooh.
Now that's big.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
This is Cannonball, North Dakota, near the Standing Rock Indian Reservation. Reservation is currently home to a village of protesters fighting to stop construction of a nearby pipeline. According to NASA, this is the closest full moon to the Earth since 1948, and it won't be this close again until 2034, but you can catch it again tonight here in Metro Detroit. About a half an hour after the sun goes down is usually when we start seeing it come up, or early in the morning.
A certain direction we should be looking for it?
Well, it rises like the sun.
Oh, there you go.
From the east.
Thanks for that, Brandon. He's so smart.
Sets in the west.